Hello, family. Welcome to Mental and Money. I'm your host, Lamar. Today, we're going to talk about how to budget. We're wrapping up the end of 2023, and I thought this would be a good time to take a look at how you're budgeting and take a look at these 5 steps that I put together to see how you can use these to your benefit. So I'll go over those today. The first thing is gather all of your bills for the month. So what you want to do is look at your credit card statements, gather up all of your bills, rent, mortgage, car payment, credit card bills, daycare, whatever the case may be. Gather up all your bills, document the frequency of that payment for the month, and also tally what that dollar amount would be per item. Secondly, you want to identify your net pay after taxes. So this is after you've paid your taxes, after hopefully you're contributing to your retirement plan. But this is after all of that. This is the net pay. So you want to look at your check and look at the net pay to figure out how much money you have coming in per pay period for the month. Tally that up. Then you want to calculate what your surplus will be. So after all of your liabilities, which is all of your bills, and all of your assets, which is all of your pay your net pay that you bring in for the month, you want to calculate that. Your assets minus your liabilities. Your bills basically minus your net pay minus your bills. And you should have a positive number, meaning you should have money left over. If you do not have money left over, then you need to look at your bills and figure out how you can reduce them or how you can make more money to bring in for the month so that you're not in a negative. But you should be in a positive and a surplus. Congratulations if you are in a surplus, because if you are in a surplus, then you get to decide what you want to do with the money that's left over. Whether you would like to invest that money, whether you would like to save that money, or would you like to spend it? What I would suggest is a part of your bills is you pay yourself first. So that pay yourself first means you take out some of the money during the month to pay yourself, to give you money for spending, for saving, for investing. If you've done those things throughout the month, then at the end of the month, when you have a surplus, you can decide what to do with it. I tend to use the 50-30-20 rule for surplus of money because my bills can pretty much come out to be more than 50% for the month. So if you use the 50-30-20 rule, what that would mean is 50% will be for essentials, so things that you need, 30% will be for things that you want, and 20% will be for saving. So I tend to use the 50-30-20 rule. This is by Elizabeth Warren, the Senator Elizabeth Warren and her daughter. They created this. So I use this 50-30-20 rule with my surplus, money that's left over. And that's how I allocate my money. But you can do whatever you like with the surplus. The one thing I want you to remember is once you've used up all of your surplus, you should net to zero. So let's just take an example. You make $4,000, so you have $4,000 coming in for the month. You have bills up to $3,000. That means you have $1,000 remaining. What do you want to do with that $1,000? For me, 50% of it, meaning 500 of it, will go for spending, for essentials. 300 of it will go to wants, and 200 of it will go to savings. And I suggest you use a high yield savings for that, to save that money, or whatever account you would like to use for savings. And that is just about it. If you have any questions, please post the comments in this video, and I will respond. I want to leave you with a Bible verse, as I always do. Proverbs 13:11. Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Have a great end of the year and a great new year.